are watching the Corvid Communications corporate broadcast. Tonight's presentation will begin shortly.
Thank you for your contribution to Corvid Communications Incorporated.
On behalf of the Corvid Communications Broadcasting Corporation, we thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Our feature presentation will begin shortly. Our mascot, Corvus the Crow, will keep you company as you wait for the broadcast. He may even speak, if given the proper motivation.
Corvid Communications will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Communications broadcast will begin shortly. An ad break may be running at this time. Please feel free to step away and take care of things, or grab yourself a snack. We will still be here when you get back.
We now return to our feature presentation.
Oh, hold on a second.
Whoop, there it is.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Corvid Communications Executive Stream. As always, I am Calvin Cawthorn, CEO of Corvid Communications Incorporated, and host of the Corvid Communications Twitch channel and Calvin Cawthorn VTuber YouTube channel. That intro spiel feels like it gets longer and longer, even though I'm saying the same words each time. Anyway, welcome in everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. It's Friday, the beginning of the weekend. Some of you may be off work, some of you may not be. Some of you may still be at work, and some of you may not be employed. Anyway. So, yes, Mrs. Cawthorn is joining us this afternoon because she is currently waiting on the first day of her new job next Monday. So, everyone say hi to Mrs. Cawthorn if you would like in chat. If not, that's okay too. As always, lurkers are always welcome here at Corvid Communications. Lurkers. To be fair though, I am unfortunately unnaturally good at accidentally startling my wife and her family and my family. And I think I've even done it to my son a few times. Like, I don't mean to do it. Like, do I...
Quit sitting silent in a room that's dark.
But the big light hurts my eyes. But anyway, so... I have a couple of announcements to go over in a little bit, just because we have... Well, I wasn't able to do really an announcement last time I was making content, and that is because I was on Royce's stream. We were playing Minecraft, I was on their server, and I didn't feel like doing the whole stream setup that day, so I didn't stream that day. So instead, I just guest featured on Royce's stream. But anyway, today, we are returning to the Feywilds in Nightingale. Which, for those of you who don't know, the Fae are just eldritch beings with a glitter filter. I don't think anyone can convince me otherwise. Yes, they are fairies, but the way they seem to work in, like, the Celtic myths and all that, they're basically the same thing as Cthulhu, they just have a sparkle filter. And even then in the myths, they don't even have a sparkle filter. They just kidnap your baby and put a elderly dying Fae in their place. What? That's what a changeling is. But... anyway, So as far as announcements go, I have recently gotten affiliate for a clothing brand recently. I will go more into that, but I have an affiliate link. But until then, there's no way to really summon the link, and I won't be posting it until I can kind of give the whole spiel about what all this is about. Also, the VTuber Summer Slam is going to be happening. Well, the actual SummerSlam event starts next Friday, but I don't think I'll be streaming that day because my parents will be in town because they will be visiting for my son's 3rd birthday. Yes, little Cawthorn, he turns 3 tomorrow, but yes. But anyway, he is going to be turning 3 tomorrow. My parents are visiting in town next weekend to kind of celebrate his birthday a little late, but that's going to be fun. Anyway, what else? Oh, yes. And I haven't decided what we're going to play yet, but I think we're going to be playing some Switch games instead of our usual rotation that week, because since it is a charity focused on getting video games in the hands of kids who wouldn't have access to them because they are hospitalized and otherwise, I feel it more appropriate to play games games that I either would have enjoyed or did enjoy as a child, which is why we played Yoshi's Story and Banjo-Kazooie last time. Very, very, very true. Let's see, was there anything else? Oh, yes. So did streaming, actually, though. And let's see, what else? Oh, yes, we will be playing Graveyard Keeper on Tuesday. So that is the schedule for next week. We will be doing only one stream, sadly, but on the bright side, we'll be doing some charity work the week after. So that's going to be fun. All right, let's get into the game. Just because I know Nightingale is a bit of a loading time, I have it already queued up for us. So let's cut the music, light the lights, and get the show on the road. So when we last left our, air quotes, hero, we were beginning to build a home. Honey apple flavor, I think. I think you've tried it before and you didn't really like it, so. You did like it? All right. What were we doing? Oh, yes, we were gathering stone. Remember how to... Okay. Right, I forgot this game's a bit easier on the keyboard and mouse because for some reason, the left and right bumpers, in spite of that being the convention for most survival games with a hotbar ever with a controller, you cannot actually utilize... You cannot actually utilize that for that purpose in this one.
Can you use both keyboard, mouse, and controller?
You could. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Okay, I get the feeling. That might be something to try one of these days. Yeah. But hey, we can do it another weekend where Little Cawthorn's not here. Oh, speaking of Little Cawthorn, do I have a story for you from last weekend? So, as you know, Little Cawthorn, along with the rest of my family, got sick over the past week or so. We recovered. All of us were pretty much recovered by Saturday, which was convenient because our complex was having a pool party. And we had been meaning to take Little Cawthorn to the pool for a while now.
Not really. It doesn't help.
But
he does love
yes,
water.
he loves water. It is his favorite thing. He likes to drink it. He likes to bathe in it. He likes to swim in it.
He likes to do all those things from the
He
same
likes to
source of
splash in it.
water.
Yes. But anyway, so they were doing a little raffle, and they were kind of raffling off, I think Dollar Tree type pool toys, would you say?
Yeah.
Like, is that the level pool toys we're saying
Yeah.
here? Yeah, Dollar Tree pool toys, and Little Cawthorn. Someone else won like 2 water pistols, and their parents were like, "Hey, you want one?" And they gave Little Cawthorn one of the water pistols. It was like
Like a cheap water
a
bottle.
cheap kind of I want to say sci-fi themed one.
I mean, it's
Like it looked like a laser gun.
kind of like 3x2 is what I would say the size.
Yeah, it wasn't huge. It's one of those water pistols where the body of the water pistol is also the storage for all of the water in it. So anyway, we fill it up, and he immediately starts basically spritzing everyone with it who will allow him to spritz at them with it.
I don't think he asked, though.
He did not ask. But the people who didn't want it moved out of the way. Anyway, and then he starts spraying me repeatedly, and I make the comment, "Hello, Mr. Wolf. You are not invited to my home."
That was terrifying. Doesn't that hurt your soul, though?
Yes, it does. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're fighting a whole pack. babe. Are they just gonna disintegrate? Ooh. No, that's it. Yeah.
Anyway, so Little Cawthorn starts spraying me, and I make the comment that he has had this water pistol 5 minutes, and the power has already gone to his head. And he then proceeds to toddle away and say, "I had the power."
But he even did it last night.
Yes.
In the bathtub.
Yes. He also did it in the bathtub because, well, we've been allowing him to bring the water pistol into the bath because, well, there's only so much he can spray in the bathroom. And also, he's actually been pretty good about keeping the squirt gun in the tub. What?
But he did say the power.
Yes.
Last night.
He said, "My power."
I thought he said the power. Comedy gold.
Yes,
Is what it
comedy
is.
gold. Like, there was an old show by a that used to be hosted by a well, definitely not looked highly upon anymore celebrity. Cosby.
What show?
It was called Kids Say the Darnest Things. And that was literally the whole premise. It was just kids saying out of pocket stuff. But yeah, this was like the 90s, I want to say.
Ooh.
90s, 2000s, sometime around there. If you want. But yeah, that was kind of the whole.
97 was the start of it.
Oh, how long to run for?
3 seasons.
3 seasons? Okay, so it ran until 2000. What's this stuff? Oh, it's just a thing full of quartz.
Those are shiny. That one.
Yeah, those ones are tin ore, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. I am looking for just sandstone, basically. But yeah, Little Cawthorn is much better. Thank you for all who were well wishing last week when I was streaming while he was still sick and spent most of the week asleep. A rarity for him, to be sure. But yeah, he turns 3 tomorrow, and I think I've heard it said before, days go slow, years go fast, and honestly, that is a very accurate statement because it both does and does not feel like 3 years have passed. Oh, great, I can't jump anymore.
You should stop lunch.
No. Oh.
That was the vibe you're putting on.
Yes.
Sounds like Little Cawthorn.
Mm-hmm. he's kind of gotten to the point where he says no to things even when he wants them. Like, for example, previous day, as we've said before, he likes taking baths, he likes water. I asked him if he wanted to take a bath yesterday, he said no.
No.
No. Okay, fine, Mr. Pompous British Man, we'll drop some stuff off.
You're British?
In this game.
I puppy.
Alright. Now for more stone. Huh? For what? Oh. Well, that's news to me.
I mean, did have two doctors.
That is true. But yes, we are now trying to build a wizard tower. Yes. Wet. Or if he'll eventually reach the point where I can just carry like an ungodly amount of stone with me. Like, enough that, were I a normal human, it would probably crush me under its weight. And wind up like that one guy from the Salem witch trials, whose last words were, and I quote, because he was getting crushed under stones as his method of execution, more weight. What's this thing? It looks important. I will investigate that momentarily. Alright. Nearly done with all this. You're not wrong. It does look kind of similar. Well, that's because the stones are wet. Go ahead and say it. I already sense it coming. Alright. Stone. I hope eventually I can, like, dig a little bit just so that it stops.
Diggy hole. Dig up my hole.
Alright, let's see what this thing is. It looks important. Okay.
Like a whole light show. That's fun.
Okay, so this one's the first one I need to press. Because this one glowed blue. And then the last one is that one. Oh, that did it. did something, but now I need to answer the next question. How the hell do I get up there? Can I bring it down to me? Looks like no. Oh, there we go. That one. Get that one. Zinc. That is an important vitamin. Stones break. Those do not break. Roasted meat.
Roasting weenies.
But yes, we're probably going to be spending most of today's stream building the base. Well, that sounded like something big in the distance that I don't want to meet. Probably lives out there in the oceans. The place I don't like to visit.
In the ocean?
Queso Mac.
You're right. I could. By the door.
I will move as slow as I like, game. Your encumbrance limits will not stop me.
I got friends in places.
Alright, looks like we need to go this way in order to continue building my tower. So this winds up being just a big hallway.
Right about now.
Hooray!
So, brother, check it out now.
That'll do.
Run. Fly forest.
Now, I know you may be asking yourself, Mr. Cawthorn, why are you building a tower instead of a mansion? And let me tell you the reason.
This is just where all the slaves will live.
No. I mean, I run a bird-themed corporation. Are we really surprised I like tall buildings? After all, this is the Fey Realms. I don't need to keep a low profile here. You can take one. Huh? Yeah, I turned it on. Challenge complete. Advanced Builder, which I got from building incredibly basic structures.
Yeah, but
Don't ask me how that works. Stone. Also, thank you so much for anyone who's listening who joined us for the karaoke stream a couple weeks back. That was very fun. Or at least I had fun with it. There's rocks everywhere, and yet I can only collect certain types. Make it make sense. Have to be more I can harvest around here. But that is what we're doing. We're collecting rocks. A lot of rocks. A lot of rocks. Wish it would let me ride the rocks these are on, because that would mean I wouldn't have to travel so far. All right. Let us put more rocks on our foundation. Well, let's break down this wooden wall since I'll be expanding anyway. After all, in order to build anything, we first need to break a few doors. Wait, I don't think that's how that phrase goes. I should probably check my inventory real fast. There's probably a thing I can eat. Consume. After all, I'm pretty sure that increases my carrying capacity at least a little. I may not be a carrier pigeon, but I can carry a lot more. All right. Back more towards the base. But yeah, no, I don't. I've seen and read enough Shakespeare to know not to trust Puck. little more. Okay. Rest because the game's telling me I probably should. There we go. Full rest bar. Alright, let's put you, move you. Don't really need animal hides at this point. Don't need this. Don't need bones currently, unfortunately. Light health potion. Wildflowers. And storage is full. Okay. So rake up the rocks. And it looks like some of the rocks we've mined earlier have respawned a bit, which is good. Oh, starting to reach carrying capacity again. One more load ought to do it. Oh, we can carry even more. Cool. Now let's go and deliver this back. Alright, and now we just need about 6 more. Actually, 8 more. My math is off. Alright, so I know we need to find the site of power, whatever that means. But we're not doing that right now. We're doing something completely different. There we are. Gold. Golden. Yes. Alright. There, and come on. Connect. Connect. There we go. Alright. here, here, and a thing here. Is this making more work for me for building things? Yeah, yes it is. Am I still going to proceed anyway? Yes. Why? Because alright. I'll make stairs leading upwards. Because it's only going to go up from here. Because the tower itself is going to be an entirely separate thing. Do I have any food I can... I'll take the food. At least food I can eat. Roasted meat. Autofill. Mixed plants. Autofill. Crop. And back to mining. Because apparently that is what all survival craft games boil down to when you get right down to it. Mining. The gamers yearn for the mines. Item is breaking. Alright, what do I need to repair you? There we go. Fixed. Alright, where's the nearest stone? Here we are. Let us get more stone blocks. Stone is a strong material. Which is why we are building from stone, because it is a strong material. Alright, we've got 21. I think we can fit one more stone here. One more. Because we're going to need a lot of them. Oh, we just hit the backpack limit. Because the thing is making an angry sign at us. But hey, we'll have progressed the science by about 20 years. I punch those numbers in my calculator and it makes a happy face. You know, I could probably knock out that whole wall. You know, I've been seeing content regarding the Iron Giant recently. I really liked that movie as a kid. I've also been hearing about something called scary dog privilege, which begs the question, does being friends with the giant give Hogarth scary dog privilege? Also, I feel like that's a bit of a misnomer because I have met a lot of these quote unquote aggressive breeds, and like they're some of the goodest boys. Staffy, Staffies, Pit Bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds. You just gotta train them right. You gotta make sure you rein them in, and you also gotta make sure that they live in an environment where they're able to get the exercise they need because they are very energetic animals. And if you don't give the dog sufficient space to play, they will start developing neurotic tendencies, which usually means not safe things for you and your furniture. Like Mrs. Cawthorn and I, we live in like a townhouse. If we were to get a dog or a cat, like I'm obviously not going to get like a German Shepherd since we live in like a three-story and relatively small spaced townhouse. Because that would be cruel. Like the dog would spend the majority of the day cooped up, wouldn't have a whole lot of chance to play, and not a lot of time to either. So I think if we were to get a dog, it'd probably be a smaller dog. Because, you know, proportionally, the townhouse will feel ginormous. You okay, Levy? All right, only 40 more, and this floor is done. Stones. Stones. I need stones to break. Oh, looks like some of our food. Looks like our food is worn off. Meaning I should probably collect something. There we go. Filled the stamina bar. And gave us significantly more health. Oh, here's a stone I can break. You know, there is something that bothers me about this game. It won't let me tear down the old structures that are just sitting here unused. I mean, how am I supposed to build an empire if I can't do it by tearing down the remnants of the old one so that it lies forgotten? Oh. Also, I'm going to switch to the subject of Warhammer 40k for a second because something kind of confuses me. Okay, so I know, like, there's various forms of faster than light travel in the Warhammer 40k universe. The Eldar have a webway, which is a bunch of metaphysical magic space pathways. There's the warp, which is what humanity mostly uses. And then, how do the Tau get around? That's something that, like, bugs me. How do the Tau get around? It's a question that I don't know that I have ever seen answered. In the kitchen? Okay. Be right back. All right. I am returned. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Back to base building. All right. This is starting to look a lot more majestic. Or at the very least, not like I threw it together last minute. Okay, so it looks like either the rocks come back over time or not. Maybe not. Could be wrong. Could always be wrong. Oh, look at that skybox. That is so pretty. You know, I played the Force for a while. In fact, I think I got it while it was still in early access. But one of the things I personally do not like about that game is the way crafting works. I mean, it's kind of similar to this, except you could only ever carry like. So a lot of the more advanced structures require logs in very, very large quantities. And mind you, each tree only produced about 2 or 3 logs. And then, to top it off, you could only carry 2 of those logs at a time. So, it could take you forever to get anything built. Alright. Oh, there we go. That's all done and dusted. Now we build a roof for this particular part of the building. You're good. Alright. That. Am I setting up more work for myself? Probably. But am I still going to anyway? Yes. Why? Because I want to have a nice building. What's up?
They landed, so I'm gonna go behind them. Chick-fil-A, I guess.
Okay. I love you. more stone? How much more stone do I gotta build? We're going to move on to doing something else for a little bit until after we finish the roof. Because I'm sure you all have gotten kind of sick of seeing me hit the same rocks over and over and over again. Rocks. Hitting the weight limit again. At least it seems like the stone comes back eventually. Problem is, most of your building materials weigh a ton. So it takes a while to bring it all over there. Wonder how tall I can make a structure in this game anyway. Alright, so it started. Time to cut down another wall. I hope there's a way to get more stamina over time, because this is kind of harsh on my mellow. There we go. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down walls and barriers. That way communication can happen. Well, at least I get my materials back. Oh, I need that block. Sandstone, put the wood away, put this way, put this way, put this way. That way I can carry more rocks. Any other stones? Looks like no. We're going to need to explore farther again. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. 'Cause I need some to build my. Alright. Meat. There we go. investigate stuff to still our stamina gauge. Then you can lace the pin where and you begin. Follow the director. As you're gonna slide into the void. You know, this plot follows a very similar line to Control now that I think about it. The world's fallen apart. We're trying to figure out what happened, put it back together. Follows all of the same essential plot points. I do not need tin right now, I need some stone blocks. This looks like it is. Well, now we know. Just need to take a swing or two at it. I'll probably continue doing the mining part of this while you all are on ad break, which is coming here in a minute. On the bright side, it'll save y'all time.
Corvid Communications will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Here at Corvid Communications, we value the work that you give us each and every time you come into work. As such, we would like to advise you on how to best utilize your time here at work. That way, both you and the company get the most benefit from your time here. At work, you need not be running around like a chicken with its head cut off, unsure of where you're supposed to be at any given time. Here are some tips to assist you and help you fulfill your purpose here at Corvid Communications. As mentioned in our presentation on attendance, we expect you to be at your desk and clocked in precisely when your shift is scheduled to begin, no earlier and no later. We will not pay any overtime that accrues from your clocking in early. Your time card will be adjusted accordingly. In addition to your timeliness, you are accountable to your direct supervisor on how you perform your daily tasks. At the beginning of your day, you will be issued a list of tasks that need to be done that day by your supervisor. The first thing you must do after clocking in is create a daily plan for how you are to go about getting each task done. The daily plan must have the following items: all tasks assigned to you for the day, with an accurate estimate of how much time it will take to complete each one. Allocated time for mandatory breaks. Depending on the individual employee's clearance level, an employee may be allowed to schedule non-mandatory breaks as well. Any plans that the employee may have after working hours, including sleep and meals. Any scheduled sick time. Brief reminder: due to recent changes in our PTO policy, sick time must be put in for at least a year in advance and require a doctor's note in order to be approved. You will then submit this plan to your immediate superior and await approval, which may take up to 30 minutes depending on the size of your team. After your daily plan has been approved, you must go about your daily tasks according to your schedule while ensuring each task is fully completed before moving on. Any task left incomplete when moving on to another task will result in the responsible party being
We now
written
return to our feature presentation.
All right, we are back. All right, we just need about 20 more stone blocks. Yes, what we're building is not the most pretty of structures, but it'll eventually be a nice little wizard tower, as that is the objective. As I said before, though, we're in the Feywilds. I don't need to keep low profile here. All right, let's craft some meat, because we need food. Mixed plants. Alright, let's find some stone nearby. I'm sure there's going to be at least some. Oh, for the love of... As a person who very much loves dogs, I feel very bad about the fact that I just had to kill a bunch of dogs, but also, they were in the mood for bird, apparently. Mushrooms. Hopefully not the poisonous kind. Is it still a fairy circle if it's a ring of mushrooms in the Fey realms? I know not, but it is an interesting thing to consider. Alright, that should be the last little bit that I need. Which is good, because now I gotta drag all this stone home. And there we go. All done. Alright, build. Simple sewing table. Now let's keep the crafting stuff down here. Let's see, saw table. Let's move you as well. This probably first floor is going to be most of the workshop area. I feel like this game took a little bit of inspiration from Valheim with the way it's going about things. Let's see, tannery. And this can probably stay over here. should probably actually tan those hides, come to think of it. Straps. Alright, now what do I need in order to construct a sewing station? Simple boots. Simple gloves. Simple head wrap. Inventory. See, high durability. So put that on. Not as dashing as my hat, but definitely worth its weight in gold, I suppose. Distinguishing potion, cure potion. I don't want that. I don't want these. There we go. Now the question is, where do we go for the realm for the thing of power? Bunker entrance, cave entrance, treasured item entrance. Domains of power, right here. So we're gonna want to go that way. And we're probably going to want to eat something before we go. Oh, and we should probably also buy some more stuff. Let's see, we've bought all the basic building blocks. Magic. Realm address card. Guess we'll learn that one. Cleansing card. Relation. All magic is linked to cards in this game, it feels like. Angler card. Beast card. Treasury card. Dragon sword card. Oh, that's everything for here. Injury salve. Learn for free. Hack. That's bread. Cured meat. Coffee. Oh, good, we can make coffee. Water bottle. So I got the Master Builder feat, but not actually, like, doing it all. Basic Sawhorse. Oh, hey, I actually ran out of essence. Oh, look at that. Simple sword. Simple climbing picks. Oh, right, I know how to make this. I need a wood bundle and a hide, though, to make that. All right, what to do now? Run into the sunset. Oh, hello, friend. That spider is running. Got a bunch of essence from that. Well, don't know what that'll do for me, but it's a thing we have now. The Fae have some wicked spiders around here. That much is certain. What's this? Crystal on an altar. Never heard nobody. Collect. Oh, mushrooms. That's what it's telling me to collect. Oh, look, another spider. Oh. Didn't realize y'all hunted in packs. Another one nearby. Here. Am I still poisoned? Doesn't look like it. Guess we'll get moving onward then. Onward and upward, as they say. Well, that's a problem. Am I to get across this thing? Nope. Everything on the climbing picks. Advance. Alright. Climbing picks. A true necessity for even simple climbing picks. Okay. I feel like that's what I need in order to get over there. Because this bridge not work no more. Unless I want to make another claim to a manor, to an estate. But I don't want to do that. I spent so long building already. So instead, we're going to try going the long way. Oh, looks like we can potentially get up here. Oh, we made it. About to die horribly? Probably. Are we going anyway? Yep. Okay. There's some sort of challenge going on here. First, need to figure out what it wants me to do. Damn it. Oh, supposed to clear out the bad runes, looks like. Or find them, yes. Guessing there's at least one more. Just gonna be on the walls. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's the end of it. That was a lot of essence. Open menu. Might card. Dragon Sword card. Pass through your challenge. Oh, I'm guessing we need to go to that thing. Seems important. Whoa. What are you? Alright, what can I drop? Let's apply it to our armor. Probably doesn't weigh anything, but here, might as well. You. Drop you. Not dropping the copper. Too important. The chitin, however, probably weighs a ton. Bones. Bone to bone, bone. Assimilation. There we go. Now the meal cooks as I use it. Charm of the Wanderer. Let's apply it to our boots. Makes the most sense. Drop. It's blueberry. Uh-oh. Well, gonna drop some stuff now. this thing. Where are you? I see you. Well, more accurately, I hear you, but same difference. Drop. Let me guess, these arrows are also. Fine, I'll drop this too. Happy now? Oh, just a lamppost. What's weighing me down so much? Oh, it's probably this stuff. Alright, let's get moving. Put the weight of that one. Oh, this is the way. Probably can get all that rare material back now. Oh, just got sandstone. Gunpowder, why not? I'll take the copper back now. After all, it's probably the most valuable material here. Oh, is that it? And there's one more about. Especially with all that creaking I'm hearing. Oh, we did it. I don't know what that did for us, but we did it. Maybe we need to progress more towards. That looks important. Port of Authority. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, so that's what I'm supposed to do. I guess we're winning. Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, it's like a control point thing. Did we win? I think we won. And it's just opened. I'm guessing here's where the boss fight is? I don't know. Lodestar has been added to quick travel map. So what's that beyond here? This seems important. Kill Jabberwock. Oh, this might be where I wanted the bow and arrows. Let me guess, he flies. There he is. Face my steel, foul beast! Jabberwock. I guess that would make sense for him to be a fey creature, considering... Alright, it's the final health thing. Oh, he's making shadow clones. And Jabberwock's down. We did it, I think. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Open container. Fabled bone, fabled hide, fabled meat. Fabled meat. Essence bundle. This just a big dungeon delve? Was that all this was? Uncover Empyrean knowledge from the pedestal. I'm guessing this is the pedestal. Abeyance site of power cleared. You've unlocked a new section in the progression menu. Unlocked the Sylvan Cradle Major Realm card. Traverse the fairy ring to the crossways. Is this the fairy ring? I know not. Well, this looks like the crossways. Okay, beast card. Hello, Puck. Good. Good, good, good. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Is this a portal? Whoa. I wonder what's through here. Certain creatures in the Fey realm accept offerings in exchange for special resources. Fighting is not always the best option. But yeah, I still don't trust Puck. I've read enough Shakespeare to know Puck is, in all things, a troublemaker. Meaning he is not to be trusted. Alright, guess we're back to the loading screen. It's going to take a minute. So how's everyone doing, chat? Feeling good? By the way, do you like the new overlay I have made? Notice they are on the bottom of the screen here. I tried to make it look like they are monitors that are literally coming out of my desk. I thought it was a fun little way to visually show the little things without actually, like, while making them still kind of part of my setup instead of just, floating blocks. I actually have something I'm working on for chat too. It's just taking that one's going to be a bit more trouble to implement. So it's going to be a minute. Come on. We have things to do. I would like to do them. I'm used to the game taking a minute to load. That's actually why I kind of preloaded it. I just wasn't anticipating another loading screen to take place. Also, I should probably take Mrs. Cawthorn off because she went to go have lunch with her parents, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Or she is not with us at the moment. She is away. But I hope you're well, chat. I know I've been having a pretty good week. Things have been going well. I was building a cathedral in Royce's little server. That's been fun. You might have seen part of that if you've seen Royce's recent VODs. It was a very basic structure, but it's something I can expand on. Kind of like how I'm doing the Wizard Tower. I built kind of a base structure there, and then I'm just kind of building up from that. Because it seems like the best way to go about things. Come on, game, load quickly. Let's see, do I have another stories recently? I don't think I do. I just know that I've been doing a bit of writing in my free time and encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video or using a faster encoding preset. Yes, I understand, but I can't really do much about that. OBS. Oh, there it goes. Sylvan's Cradle, Forest Realm, 100% harvested wood yield. Play this card to seek the antiquated realm of Sylvan's Cradle, where the yield of wood is increased. Rarely a destination for realmic tourists, Sylvan's Cradle was known only for its humble village. Unbeknownst to most, its vistas boast astounding ancient statuary without rival. Okay, let's go check it out, since we are apparently now tourists. But now I need to make an umbrella still. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. This place looks... This significant health regen decrease. Slight melee damage increase. I think we need a cleansing card, don't we? Oh, we have some tier 2 essence now. That's good to know. Training dummy. Learn this. Learn this. Simple drinking horn. Explosive grenade satchel. Ammo box. Alright, we've learned all the tools in tier 1. Simple coat. Simple hat. Simple capelet. I don't know what a capelet is, but we have one. It is a simple one. Cozy winter. Oh, you can change the season. Did Nightingale just kind of die when I wasn't looking? I don't know. Refined tanning station. Oh, that's tier 2. I haven't even finished all the tier 1 yet. Chitinous bone. Chitinous hide. Animal fiber. Hunting augments. Hole. Yeah, this place kind of looks like that corrupted realm we saw that one time. Okay, Village of Sylvan's Cradle, quests available, Castile of Might, cave entrance, corrupted cave, quests available, portal, realmic transmuter. That's probably where we're gonna want to go. Because I have a feeling there's still something going on here. We have no essences. Just on the radial, that way it's not just kind of there. Yeah, this realm either looks like it's autumn or it's just kind of pretty. Holy, that gave a lot. Maybe I should build my stuff here. Except I'm overloaded, so that's not going to end well for me. I guess I'll have to drop some stuff. Probably the bones. Bones are probably giving me the most weight. Or maybe the realm isn't corrupted, because it sounds very pleasant even. Who are you? This seems important. Looks like there's people who live here. The other question I need to figure out is how do I get back? That's Scarlet Rot. Oh, shit. Please be people. Please be people. You are people. Hello. Hey, a realm walker are you? You might be just the help I needed. This isn't an easy feat for most out here. I was trying to help out with building some essentials, but I'm running low on resources. If you have any to contribute, I'll pay you for your generosity. Okay. Do I have any sort of resources? Do you have a campfire I can use? Well, at least I'll be able to build them for you. plant fiber. You know, for a druid, you're not really preserving nature all that well. Just saying. Collecting sticks. Now I just need rocks. I have no means of making cloth. Rocks are going to be over here. Autofill. Yes, add fuel. We got a lot of this. Ethanol item. Roasted meat. Wasna. What's Wasna? Okay, so I was healthy here. Oh, cloth. Any other cloth around here? That cloth over there? Nope, that's ore. At least now I'm not over encumbered. Look it. Oh, can I make cloth from here? Doesn't look like it. So I know not how to make cloth, but none appears to be around here. Well, guess we'll continue onward then. At least now I can run again. I mean, it's not like we have a place to go, so... Oh, you're a bear. Off with you! Ooh, an outhouse. Okay. It must be cleansed. Okay. Alright, at least I'm out of the place. Maybe now I can figure out how to make cards. Survival, agriculture, tiles, crafting benches. Where do I make cards? Stations, boat wheel, basic sawhorse, furniture, lighting. Magic, I need a cleansing card. Force one sky. Installation. Cleansing card. I need paper, ink, and tier 1 essence. Is it still hailing? Nope. Alright, you need some wood bundles, that much is certain. Sticks, plant fiber. I don't know what helping people does, but I'm sure it does something for me. Oh, I need to sleep. Rest. Rest until dawn. Now the next question is, how do I get back? Alright, I need mostly wood bundles and plant fibers, looks like. Well, let's see what I can find. Take. Canning station done. Angling basket done. So we need one more plant fiber. stick. That is what I need. Well, that's easy to find. There's plenty of saplings around here that don't seem to actually have a home. Open menu. Oh, tier 2 essence. Hello, Psycho. How are you? Alright. My, that looks far better than anything I could have built. I owe much to you, Ralph Walker. You don't think there's game audio? Says here it's working fine. It's just very soft. You are meh? Alright, well, we're probably gonna close up here in a moment. I just gotta do some stuff. Progression. Magic. Of course I want to learn magic. Alright, we need some tools. And we should probably build some structures. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Tier 2 cairn. Load star. Peppy's box.
Corvid Communications will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
We'll be right back after these messages, I guess.
Here at Corvid Communications, we value the work that you give us each and every time you come into work. As such, we would like to advise you on how to best utilize your time here at work. That way, both you and the company get the most benefit from your time here. At work, you need not be running around like a chicken with its head cut off, unsure of where you're supposed to be at any given time. Here are some tips to assist you and help you fulfill your purpose here at Corvid Communications. As mentioned in our presentation on attendance, we expect you to be at your desk and clocked in precisely when your shift is scheduled to begin, no earlier and no later. We will not pay any overtime that accrues from your clocking in early. Your time card will be adjusted accordingly. In addition to your timeliness, you are accountable to your direct supervisor on how you perform your daily tasks. At the beginning of your day, you will be issued a list of tasks that need to be done that day by your supervisor. The first thing you must do after clocking in is create a daily plan for how you are to go about getting each task done. The daily plan must have the following items: all tasks assigned to you for the day, with an accurate estimate of how much time it will take to complete each one. Allocated time for mandatory breaks. Depending on the individual employee's clearance level, an employee may be allowed to schedule non-mandatory breaks as well. Any plans that the employee may have after working hours, including sleep and meals. Any scheduled sick time. Brief reminder: due to recent changes in our PTO policy, sick time must be put in for at least a year in advance and require a doctor's note in order to be approved. You will then submit this plan to your immediate superior and await approval, which may take up to 30 minutes depending on the size of your team. After your daily plan has been approved, you must go about your daily tasks according to your schedule while ensuring each task is fully completed before moving on. Any task left incomplete when moving on to another task will result in the responsible party being written up.
Alright, we are back. We're going to play just a little longer, and then we're going to close out. I just want to spend the rest of my progression points. There are cats in this game? Yes, I want cats. Yeah, cats. Alright, tile sets. Two-door foundation. Desert foundation. Refined enchantress focus. Yes, learn it. Okay, I'm betting to get back. I need to get to portal, but I need to find the portal. Quest available. Alright, we're over here. Aid has been completed. Defense. Refugee encampment. Right, cave entrance, cave entrance. Where is the portal out? Oh, right here. There we go. We're going to be heading back for the time being. That way, hopefully, we can just kind of get back to our base, because we have a lot of building to do. One of which being learning how to make cards. Because we currently do not have the materials to unscrew this realm. Abeyance. Reopen portal. There we go. And that should take us right to where we were. Because I built my place quite close to the portal. It's going to take a little minute. I like how the Autumn Realms just look so... Back through the portal, I guess. I'm starting to think these realms aren't as pre-rendered as the game makes me think they are. I do believe my wife and son are home. Yes, they are. Alright. We'll go ahead and close out while it's still loading. So, thank you everyone for joining me this evening. I hope you all had a wonderful day. As I said before, we are going to be playing Graveyard Keeper on Tuesday, and we are going to raid out to... let's raid out to... Sorry. They're playing Marvel Rivals. Not really my cup of tea, but people like it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. As always, I have been Calvin Cawthorn, and as always, at Corporate Communication, we won't